Yeah. Hi, everybody. Hi, Orna. So, let's do some songs. Hi, Mikey. How's it going? I have a song for you. Um, that Creed song you wanted. We can give that a go today. We had the suggestion of doing a theme on animals, songs referring to or relating to animals. Hi, Anna. How's it going? So I've got a big list that was sent to me, but I want to see what people come up with as well. This is a pretty comprehensive list, Sean, I have to say. Crocodile Rock, very good. Okay. And I was going to start with, I have one in mind to start with that was requested in the improvisation session. I'm waiting to see if Kate is back yet. To do Bare Necessities. I think that's a good one to open on. Although, do you know what? Crocodile Rock is a good one too. Donkey. Well, I mean, let's see how creative you can be, Grania. If Donkey sang it in the movie, I think I would accept that. Hi, Dara. Hi, Sean. How's it going? Orna, you nailed it. Fantastic. That completely passed me by. Fantastic. Okay. Excellent. We're in business. Let the dogs. Yeah, that's another good one. I don't know that I could do a great version of that, but I can try. I remember when Rock was young, me and Susie had so much fun, holding hands and skimming stones. Had an old gold Chevy and a place of my own, but the biggest kick I ever got was doing a thing called the Crocodile Rock, while the other kids were rocking round the clock. We were hopping and bopping to the Crocodile Rock. Well, Crocodile Rock and something shocking when your feet just won't keep still. I never knew me a better time, and I guess I never will. Oh, Lordy Mama, those Friday nights when Susie woke, dresses tight and the Crocodile rocking was out of sight. Nice, Mikey. But the years went by and Rock just died. Susie left. Rock just died. Whoa. Lucy went and left with some foreign guy. Long nights crying by the record machine, dreaming of my Chevy and my old blue jeans, but they'll never kill the thrills we got, burning up to the Crocodile Rock, learning fast as the weeks went past. They really thought the Crocodile Rock would last. Well, Crocodile Rock and something shocking when your feet just won't keep still. I never knew me a better time, and I guess I never will. Oh, Lordy Mama, those Friday nights when Susie wore her dresses tight and the Crocodile rocking was out of sight. I remember when Rock was young, me and Susie had so much fun, holding hands and skimming stones. Had an old gold Chevy and a place of my own, but the biggest kick I ever got was a thing called the Crocodile Rock, while the other kids were rocking round the clock. We were hopping and bumping to the Crocodile Yeah, good start. Thank you, Anna, for that one. We've done Elton John for you before, haven't we? I think we did I'm Still Standing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, welcome back, Orna, of course, yeah. Quaylen, would you believe I do a cleaned up version of Horse Outside for the guys in the Ennis Centre? But I don't think you really want to hear it. It's I know maybe you do. But again, I keep doing that. I keep saying that. Anyway, Old Town Road. Oh, Stephen, I'm gonna have to learn that one for you. I know that's a really famous song and a really big song from the last while, but yeah, I don't know it. I'm gonna have to. Okay. So, will we carry on with the? So, Stephen, I'm going to learn that one for you, and if you got another one that you'd like to do, let me know. We've got some nice bird-related songs. Yeah, I've got the Red Red Robin. I've got Blackbird. So, Grania, would you prefer Who Let the Dogs Out, or would you prefer I'm a Believer by the Monkees? What do you think? The smiley face suggests maybe Who Let the Dogs Out was a bit of a joke. Horse with No Name. I should know that one. I should know Horse with No Name, yeah. And The Lion Sleeps Tonight. Okay. I'm a Believer. Okay, good one. Okay. Sienna, Grania, sorry, getting my wires crossed here. Sienna, Kieran says he'll be down at 3:30. Okay, so 22 minutes or so we'll start the countdown. Okay, let's do I'm a Believer, and we'll work through the other suggestions as we go. And The Lion Sleeps Tonight. It was a very popular one in Queen's Cross. I'm Like a Bird. Oh, Aisling, I made a mess of that one last week. But I could give it another go. Melee. Okay. God, it's yeah. The theme is doing great work getting requests going. How does this go again? Can't believe I'm blanking. I thought love was more true in fairy tale, made for someone else but not for me. Love was oh God, Sarah's annoying me. I thought love was only true in fairy tale, meant for someone else but not for me. Love was out to get me, that's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face, now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love, ooh, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. I thought love was more or less a given thing. Seems the more I gave, the less I got. What's the use in trying? All you get is pain. When I needed sunshine, I got rain. Then I saw her face, now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love, ooh, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Love is was out to get me. That's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Ooh, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. Ooh, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Nice detuned guitar at the end there. Baby Shark. Oh my god. We have in our house. We have thankfully escaped the Baby Shark phenomenon. There we go. And Trevor, nice request there. We'll do the enabled song at the end for sure. Okay. Let me scroll back a bit. Fisherman's Blues. Very good. And The Lion Sleeps Tonight. And Mikey had a suggestion there, didn't you, Mikey? Okay. Blackbird for Mikey. Okay. Let's give that one a go, so. Blackbird sing in the dead of night. Never get the note. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arrive. Blackbirds sing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly. Blackbird fly into the light of the dark night sky. Blackbirds sing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arrive. You were only waiting for this moment to arrive. You were only waiting for this moment to arrive. Okay, we just got a message from Jess, I believe. Jess is back. Okay, hi Jess. Any animal songs you can think of, Jess? Animal related songs? I'm about to do The Lion Sleeps Tonight. And like I said, that was a very popular song in Queen's Cross. Mikey, High Horse. by Oasis. That must be a pretty deep cut because I'm not familiar with that one. But keep 'em coming. But Wonderwall is there to do as well. Horse with No Name. Okay, and we can do that one too. Quillen and Sienna are saying hi, Jess. Hope you're well. Incy Wincy. I did not know that Carly Simon did Incy Wincy Spider. Does she do a particularly Freebird? Yeah, I'll do Freebird and November Rain, and and then what's the other one? Hurricane, the Hurricane, and we'll be here till Sunday afternoon. Did Carly Simon's? Okay, you'll have to tell me if Carly Simon's version of Incy Wincy Spider was anyway. Was it jazzy or was it kind of contemporary, or did she just do it like a straight kid song? I'm sorry, Quaylen. I didn't mean to sound sarcastic there, facetious. I don't think I know Freebird, which again is everybody's supposed to know that one, aren't they? Okay. I'll give it a go. I'll see if I have it. Oh, Mikey, you're bringing out the deep cuts. I don't know that one either, I'm afraid. Hi, Richard. How's it going? We're doing animal songs today, Richard. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. The village, the peaceful village, the lion sleeps tonight. Near the village, the quiet village, the lion sleeps tonight. I'm away. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, don't fear, my darling, the lion sleeps tonight. I'm away. I'm away. Now, Quaylen, I'm just realizing now, Freebird is a long song, but it's probably only long because of that epic guitar solo that's in the middle of it. So I can probably give it a go. If I can remember it enough. So I will give it a go. Sorry for being difficult. Okay. Sorry now, I'm trying to catch up with the so we'll wait until Kieran arrives before we do Horse with No Name. And let's do Fisherman's Blues, or we're going to do Bare Necessities for Katie. We can do that in a while. Okay. Mike, um, Mikey, your repertoire runs really deep. That's another one that I haven't come across. Okay, you're gonna have to skew a little bit more popular, I think. Um, there we go. Um, Terry, I'm glad. Kate, you were singing along there. That's fantastic. Year of the Cat. Um, whew. Now, Year of the Cat, I'm not so familiar with, but someone did suggest Cats in the Cradle, um, which I understand often gets confused. They get mixed up with each other, and I do know that one quite well. But I'm sorry to be blanking on some of these songs today. Oh yeah, we did My Lovely Horse yesterday, Orna, and we can definitely do it again today because we've just passed the 25th anniversary of the first episode of Father Ted. So again, happy to do that one. That's good fun. Okay. Anyway. Well, I wish I was a fisherman, tumbling on the seas, far away from dry land. It's a bitter memory, casting out my sweet line with abandonment and love. No ceiling staring on me, save the starry sky above with a light in my hand. You in my arms. Whoa. I wish I was a brakeman, hurtling on a fevered train, crashing headlong into the heartland like a cannon in the rain, with the beating of the sleepers and the burning of the coal, counting towns flashing by me in a night that's full of soul. And out of my head, you in my arms. Whoa. And I know I will be loosened from bonds that hold me fast. The chains all hung around me will fall away at last. And on that fine and fateful day, I will take thee in my hand. I will ride the train, and I will be the fisherman with the light in my hand, and you in my arms. Whoa. With a light in my hand, you in my arms. Whoa. Um. Good man, Dara. Okay, take a break, catch your breath. Thank you, Richard. Yeah, no, I've heard you're the cat. I just don't. I'm not sure that I can. Hang on, sorry. I'm not sure I know it well enough to give it a go. Yeah, I have that little lick in my head from the Year of the Cat, but that's here we go. Okay, Lynyrd Skynyrd. How's it going, Glenn? Oh, look, I Richard, you're I love the 70s stuff. I'm a child of the 70s for a couple of weeks anyway. Mikey, what are you doing to me? This I'm embarrassed that I've literally not known any of those songs, and even a David Bowie song that I've never heard. That's I'll be impressed if you can keep this going. So keep coming up with animal songs that I've never heard of. That's the new theme. Okay. Okay, Queen, I'm gonna give this a go. So, well, if I leave here tomorrow, would you still remember me? For I must be traveling on now. There are too many places I've got to see. 'Cause if I stay here with you, girl, well, things just couldn't be the same. And I'm as free as a bird now, and this bird you'll never change. And this bird you'll never change. And this bird you'll never change. You know, good stuff, Anna. Lord knows I cannot change. Bye bye, baby, it's been sweet love. Though this feeling I can change. Please don't take it so badly, 'cause Lord knows I'm to blame. But if I stayed here with you, girl, things just couldn't be the same. 'Cause I'm as free as a bird now, and this bird you'll never change. And this bird you'll never change. And this bird you cannot change. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Mikey. I see. That was very funny. um. Now imagine I had known all those songs. That would have been funny. Okay. Let me check back into Do you know what, Richard? I'm gonna check You're the Cat. If I see the lyrics and the chords, it might jumpstart something for me. But there used to be a joke among guitar players that they'd always mix up Cats in the Cradle, Year of the Cat, and anything by Cat Stevens. So, goes like that, doesn't it? Oh, I'm so close, Richard, and it's just gonna come to me. So I'm actually gonna work that in. We'll do that tomorrow. Well, there we go. Nice one, Sean. Yeah, and that Pink Floyd song did it as well, like you were showing me. Lion Man certainly fits with the theme. Creelan, but don't worry about me getting upset. I'm. There's no upsetting me, Richard. But I'm afraid I don't know that Mumford and Sons song either. Okay, I'll keep going with the ones I know. Yeah. Someone asked for Wonderwall, didn't they? That's right. Sarah, how's it going? And we'll do Sweet Child of Mine for you, Glenn, as well. Okay. How are we doing, guys? I the Tiger, good one. Funky. I'm thinking of Funky Gibbon. I'm thinking of the Goodies. Didn't they do that? Okay, I should just say as well that Jess is saying hi to everyone. She doesn't have an animal song for us, but she also wants the Enable Ireland song at the end. So nice choice, Trevor and Jess. Okay. Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads that lead you there are winding, and all the nights that light the way are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how. You ready, guys? 'Cause maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonder. Mikey. um. I'm at Amanda's wedding at a church on Thomas Street. I'm looking at the bridesmaid and she's looking back at me. And when the party's over, ask her if she wants a lift. I can't do any more than that. That's unless you want to hear the sanitized version, which would not have the same effect. All right, Glenn. I can't, Orna. I don't want to get fired. I think I stopped at just the right time. Okay. Let's do some Guns N' Roses instead. I've opened a can of worms there. On the high notes. Where do we go? Where do we go now? Where do we go? Where do we go now? Oh, 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 mine. Okay. Okay, Glenn. I hope that was okay. I looked at the live chat and I started laughing and it was downhill from there. Okay. How are we doing for time? Okay. A few more to go. Let me. Eye of the Tiger. Oh yeah, I can do that one. Another high pitched one, but I can. Well, usually it was me that got detention for laughing in class. Um, okay. Okay. Should we do Eye of the Tiger while we're in a hair metal glam rock mood? Rising up, back on the street. Did my time, took my chances. I went the distance, now I'm back on my feet. Just a man and his will to survive. So many times it happens too fast. You trade your passion for glory. Don't trade your dreams on the dreams of the past. You must fight for your will to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rival. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night. And he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. Face to face, out in the heat, hanging tough, staying hungry. They stack the odds, but we take to the street for the kill with the skill to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight, rising up to the challenge of our rivals. And the last known survivor comes his prey in the night, and he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. Rising up, straight to the top, and the guns got the glory. I went the distance, now I'm not gonna stop. Just a man and his will to survive. It's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rivals. And the last known survivor stalks his prey in the night. And he's watching us all with the eye of the tiger. All right. Rock Noon. Hi, Mary. How's it going? Do you think that one will stick, Glenn? Okay. Stephen, nice one. Horse with no name. Few people asked for that, and I forgot to come back to it. All right, Mary. Okay. Just bear with me a second, please. Sorry. you all feeling pumped up after that? On the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There were sand and hills and rings. The first thing I met was a flower with a buzz and a sky with no clouds. We're gonna need some harmonies for this one. The heat was hot and the ground was dry, but the earth was full of sound. I've been through a desert with a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one to give you no pain. I say la 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 la. 2 days in the desert sun, my skin began to turn red. After 3 days in the desert fun, I was looking at the riverbed, and the story it told of the river that flowed made me sad to think it was dead. And I've been through a desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to get out of the rain. In the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one to give you no pain. La 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 la. After 9 days I let the horse run free, 'cause the desert had turned to sea. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rings. The ocean is a desert with its life underground and a perfect disguise above. On the city lies a heart made of ground, but the humans will give no love. I've been through a desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. On the desert, you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. You sing along, Steve. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Now, you may I may want another go at Freebird before you go showing any videos, Quaylen. I think I can do better, but it was fun anyway. Okay, guys, how are we doing? I just really want to scroll back and make sure I haven't missed anything. Oh, I just managed to turn my own printer on. The computer's on top of my printer. Okay. I'm trying to sort through the Mikey's Google suggestions, Alexa suggestions. Okay. Someone did suggest. Oh, Itsy Bitsy Spider. There we go. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. I tell you what, it's I see Roar by Katy Perry there for Aisling. And then maybe we'll wrap up with the Enable Ireland song. How does that sound? Roar is a good choice, Aisling, because it fits the theme, but it's also got a very positive message, and I think we need songs like that at the moment, don't we? Okay, I do need a quick reminder of how it goes.
I guess that I forgot I had, so I said quietly, agreed politely. I guess that I forgot I had a choice. I let you push me past the.
Okay. I've got Spotify here on the. Can you hear when I turn on Spotify there? Just to help me out a little bit. Yeah. Oh, great. I didn't know that, Glenn. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Terry. Used to bite my tongue and hold my breath. Get to rock the boat and make a mess. I do it quietly, agreeing politely. I guess that I forgot I had a choice. I let you push me down past breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything. Held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear the sound like thunder, gonna shake the ground. You held me up, but I got up. You ready? 'Cause I've had enough. See it all, I see it now. 'Cause I got the eye of the tiger, the fighter who danced through the fire. Champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. Now I'm floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. I earned my stripes. I went from zero to my own hero. You held me down, but I got up, already brushing off the dust. You hear my voice, you hear that sound like thunder, gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up, ready 'cause I've had enough. I see it all, I see it now. 'Cause I got the eye of the tiger, the fighter dancing through the fire. I'm a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar louder, louder than a lion. 'Cause I am a champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. Bit out of my range there. Oh, nice one. Okay. I'm going to work on that one, so we'll do it again. Might have a theme of an empowerment theme someday. That might be good. I'll keep working on that. Okay. Yeah, nice one, Glenn. I think you're right. Before we finish, I'm going to do the Enable Ireland song. But before I do that, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Thanks to everyone for having such a fun live chat there. We'll be back tomorrow for more. And I do hope you have a great evening. And At this point, we all know the words to this. Sing this one out as loud as you can before we finish up. You ready? We are a community. Thanks, guys. A united family. We have equal opportunities to promote our dreams. We all have hard times. We can overcome with friends and family, working together as one. We are Enable Ireland. We are Enable Ireland. We are Enable Ireland. We are Enable Ireland. We go out into the air. We go everywhere. Respect us and accept us just for who we are. We all have hard times. We can overcome with friends and family, working together as one. We are Enable Ireland. We are Enable Ireland. We are Enable Ireland. We are Enable Ireland. E-N-A-B-L-E. 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 Okay, just as the voice is about to go. That was great timing. Just bang on for. Thanks everybody. You're all great. I will see you tomorrow, and have a great evening, whatever you do. And thanks again. I'm always saying thanks, but I am always very grateful. Bye, guys.